Hello blended folks, welcome and welcome back to epistemic-gnomes. So today we are working a little with assets and assets making, at least one asset, and sci-fi fantasy asset, 3D asset, and here a small collection of assets. Not all the assets which are here they are there are more assets that I need to bring here. And I want all the props to come here from all the universe, or at least, yeah, if possible. But most of them are here, I think. And some ones they require special organization, like these carpets, because they're more like for the materials, right? So there are plenty. Of course, we don't bring the boxes themselves. We bring the material, which is asset market there, right? Let's see what if we have anything unassigned here. Yes, we have this load table. Now this is current file. Yes, what is this? Zero 2. Okay, it's this one. Yeah, it's just a variation. Let's reorganize this. Let's place it there. Okay, so nothing here is left unassigned. So yeah, I have some text here. Very organized, or to some extent furniture, and here is just a bit plants. Yeah, maybe. And here there are some materials that I need to fix. This maybe we bring there. This is something more specific. So I've been trying to organize this as best as possible. Probably by some thematic. So here it's time to figure out what to do with this one. So there are some rocks here, some glasses. So it's for materials, like, so we probably need more of these cubes, right? So we're gonna maybe create a new collection here. To be fair, I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, it's better than the cubes. Maybe they are better for visualization, right? I want to sell these assets, so it's good to have these things organized. So let's get here cubes and rocks. Probably will need more stuff, right? Yeah, because sometimes we want the asset, and sometimes the 3D asset, sometimes we want the material, right? So it's good to be able to have them separated. Like, you have the you have the material. You can bring the material independently, not the cube, the material, with, and then mesh data. And you can also bring from this scene, right, linking or appending, you can bring the 3D asset. Could be a collection, could be okay, cube. Glasses is gone, so we need plastics, no, rocks, woods, organics. Yeah, organics like wood and other stuff. All right, now because these things are all connected, we're gonna start by duplicating this. It's just a default cube, so a population of default cubes, and here we're gonna exchange here. How the best way to handle this? Yeah, we could, let's UV unwrap this. Actually, we're gonna reset. The UV is depend what works best for each material. So this is not inconsistent. It's just something that we need to be aware of, because it's procedural. I've made those things, those textures in specific conditions that might not be entirely matchable, but it's manageable. And because they already UV unwrapped all overall the scenery, it will be a night. It's very dangerous to try to get everything like revamped. It will be very stupid to do that if they are working, right? So unless something is really creepy by default, like diagonal, I don't think anything is creeping like that. So here we're gonna what we can do, we can make various of these cubes, but we're gonna first change organic. How do we call this? Yeah, I need to rename with the name of the object, the material eventually, but that's fine. Okay, so we got this one. We're gonna move to organics. Remember, collections, they don't exist in the 3D viewport editor. And here we can, yeah, we could Alt D this, but this Alt D is garbage because we could have a linked. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we can do something here. Hold on. We can do something interesting here. Oh no, but then what about the UVs, right? It's mesh data, right? That's what I thought. So we still can make a test here, right? Like, let's say that I want to assetize this, asset mark this, and now I bring it here. So, okay, it's wrong. It's not the way I want to bring it here. I want to bring it in the method of, where is the method? It's like I've lost the... Oh, maybe because it's an asset from this current file, I cannot link it. Yeah, possibly is that. Let's see if that's true. Yeah, usually you have option for linking, right? It's just not showing here. Yeah, it's not going here anywhere, so import settings. Oh, okay, there we go. So that means that yeah, you see, doesn't create a link. Well, they are linked, but not with the... Oh, there's a... Look at this. When you go on edit, we don't have... Did you know this? Okay, but can we solve the UVs? Yeah, so you see, this is garbage. We can't use this for... It's too annoying because, right, we don't want any of this. So clear, asset, delete, and here we go. So we need to Indeed, do duplicate. That's fine. Duplicated cubes. So we're gonna make many of them. And for organics, maybe I think I have enough here. Okay, so what we can do here is that we can go here. This object has got... I've joined everything in a single object, so what I need to do is to... let's see... We need to copy one material. Can we do from here? So these are organic, this mat D. We can't bring it here, so let's see if we can copy a single material. Copy, what's... Yeah, so it should be easier to transfer material between objects, right? And I don't remember how... I do this with linked, right? Here is easy, you just drag it here, right? But it's not the way I need to do this here. Although, yes, we can, like current file. Yeah, if they are here, it means they are here, right? They are not anything here is linked, so they are really current is just what we have. So that means that foliage is the easy way that I know. Okay, then we have plastic, then we have rubber, then we have wood. Wood 25D. We're gonna revise this one. It was for another attempt of shading. Why I have this plastic, foliage, rubber? Okay, wood, this one. Then we have this other wood here, and even another variation of wood that I'm not able to see right now. We're gonna check the material. Maybe it's missing a texture, but for now it doesn't matter too much. Cube projection for a cube is a good default, right? This looks like a defined by object, not good idea. This one as well. Yeah, so Just checking here. Yeah, generated. So this is not good. I don't usually like this. It doesn't allow. It's not flexible, although it can solve some problems. So if we have those, what I would do is to just make instance, right? Make a local. And what about this one? Can we check what's going on with this one? Ah, it's missing a... Okay, it's missing a geometry node. Attribute. This was some sort of... I think it's... No, it's... Yeah, it's this one. So it's the trunk of this one. So it's working here. Because it's asset marked from here, we can just... No, actually it's this one, right? Why do you have various? Hold on, we got this one. Aren't I missing the basic one? Okay, we got rid of all this anyways. But I want to understand what would make it show here. This can't be used by the... Yeah, so I'm gonna call it like this. Hope that doesn't break this one. No, that's fine. Right, let's organize. I can't delete it from here, right? Although it would still be here anyways, right? Asset mark, so we could, but okay, we have the wood 01. Here it is. That's fine. It's a bit darker. Then we have this other one, which doesn't matter. Then we have a glitched one that I was just testing. I needed something to, because the branch of that vase plant doesn't have the UV, so I had to UV unwrap directly with the to maintain the procedural aspect, and it's super complicated to UV unwrap with at least I think it's not super it's super annoying. I don't remember. I wouldn't remember how to do it. I just have vague notion what it needs to be done, but it's easy to research. But every case is a different case, so it's like you must love the geometry nodes, right? Nodes system also to do all that. But it's kind of cool, but it's annoying. Okay, so floating cubes, yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna maybe shift this. We're gonna call this organics tab, not enter. And since we're here, let's also do this, and then here it's like a museum. So here we have other cubes. We're gonna change this to Control F2. Objects, yeah, so selected. So instead of organics, glasses, and since we're here, we also strip character just as we do with bones. We're gonna bring this to move to glasses. We don't have that many glasses. So I have some backup here assets, but they are invisible. Like we have this table asset before I applied these booleans. I have this cabinet before I applied the mirror modifier because it got shape keys that need to be. I can do this, right? Here we can't. I tried several, but we need apply. So and if I want to adjust, it's good to have the backup, right? Why not? So but it's better to not have them really accessible. They're not even market assetized here, so they are really, yeah, they are not asset market, not like these other ones, right? I don't have a color for this, but anyways. There are not too much things to do, it's just tricky. So current file, some time I needed to do this, right? What is this material? Okay, we have these are, let's go for the rocks then. Why this? Yeah, of course. And assigned materials. We want the. There are some metals here, right? There are some rocks. Okay, let's go for the glasses, right? So we're just gonna do this. This very dark glass, yeah, you see it. I was using on the table, so this I had to change because of some EV specifics in the updates and some more research. So we might not visualize them working perfectly in this scene here because we don't have the lighting, we don't have anything, so it's not good to compare. But anyways, we got these glasses here. Now I think we can totally remove these 4 glasses here. Yes, where is, well, what's happening? Mat E, yeah, they should all be here, but I don't quite see everything here. So there's this crystal which is, it might just not be. Oh, I know. No, I don't know. So it's not here. Maybe it was left. Textures, yeah, so this is wood with texture. This is annoying. Have to visualize where this is from. Okay, fabrics. Just checking if nothing here is disorganized. Emissions, okay. Emissions and screens, that's fine. And generic materials, let's see, because sometimes there can be things that are not yeah, so this is annoying to organize. So have 6 rocks here and 6 rocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 organics and 6 organics here. Super annoying. Anyways, we double. Okay, 4 here, and here it's like, yeah, the last is the texture one. It just contains, it's because it's a signal that it contains image texture, so it's dependent garbage, unless there's this thing of packaging, but I don't trust this thing. It's just too complicated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're done. So there is just, so here I should be careful, right? Because this thing was apparently incomplete, but we have this crystal. Let's add this crystal, which is some sort of, oh, I see. Wait. Oh no, this is not, okay. They're not asset marked from here. Interesting. Alright, let's this is my asset marked somewhere else. So let's bring this crystal to be glasses. It's a character asset, so I'm not totally sure if I should bring it here, but like, for example, irises from the eyes, things that are from characters, I'm still, but sometimes they are so good that they have multiple usabilities. So yeah, so let's do this, right? Because the iris is more personal thing, right? So it can be connected to the character only. So differently, so I need to remove from here. I have, no, I don't have them in this current file, or maybe they are, yeah, somewhere, I don't know. Okay, let's go back to the glasses. So we have this glass, we're gonna, so here we're gonna change rocks. And there's one that is almost invisible. I almost missed it. Okay, so we're gonna, so this is glasses. Here rocks, we can reorganize this. And here I don't, emissions, or, and how they name, screens, yeah. Yeah, and where is the missing glass? Here. All right. Very transparent glass. Right, so here maybe exchange this one. Well, there's a point there. Someone might miss it. So we're gonna check here. Now for these rocks. We should have, there's metals also. Okay, rocks. Wait, not delete this. Okay, so we're almost there, but a little more. Then we're gonna make a new asset. I don't know, need to have some idea. Okay, where's the rocks? Here I have sand 01, which is here. We have concrete, which is here. Rock schist, which is here. Maybe we get rock schist 01. Knows, maybe we have some variations later on. And bricks, what is brick 01? Is this one? Okay. Good, okay, this one was easy. Let's just double check. You see, some have more usually because they are also in the asset, some 3D asset elsewhere, but no more here, right? And here you have some metals, right? Okay, there's a lot of metals. B, and then there's these lamps. Crystal, we forgot to. There's two, okay, so remove. So there's just the emissions, including a video clip emission, right? The screens. We are gonna get this. Okay, we're gonna. There is a control C location, right? We're gonna change this to metals. We can delete this material. We're gonna bring this to there's space here. Metals, right? And here we're gonna do Alright, let's see if everything is marked as ties. Yes, yes, no. Okay, this one, okay. No. That means that I've just bring them here and then forgot. Yeah, this I remember where it is from. Okay, I think everything is marked as a tie. So we're gonna just go back for the metals here. So there are a lot of metals that we need to bring here, and these ones breaks emissions. So here what we need to do then is just get the metals, and before we don't delete them from here, we instead start to paste them one by one. It's better if we could maintain the order, but if not, it's not a big deal. Because it's just a demonstration here. And as we create additional ones, they might appear in between, right? So, because of the naming. Yeah, so good display. So here we can, let's see, do we have pipes 01? Yeah, there's double checking. Metal pipe fuel. This is not yeah, this is checkers. And yeah, for this one, let's place it closer to the is this one? Yes. So we're gonna copy location. Nope, what's happened? Yeah, they all exist somewhere, so I think they are. Yeah, metal, but it's good to check just in case. Yeah, so metal aluminum 01. Wait, where is this one? Right? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, this is not this is emission. So we're gonna bring all this, and we should make more space to this for this. No, this is still fine. This place is very big. It's a bit hard to navigate, especially on a small screen, but it's not for me right now. It's not a problem. It's just for organization. This we need Blender game engine, then we can run the show, right? It's not here, so we're gonna get these emissions glasses. Why this is glass? No, this is wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure right now about changing these names. But okay, I see there. So this stuff is wrong here. Oh, I see. These are actually... They are mistakes because they already exist from the current scene. This is the bricks wave crossed. This is the... I need to make a test, but they could be different in terms of... No, this is bricks waves. Wrong material. So how to compare them? We'll need to make some blank materials. Yeah, so here we want this. Yeah, it's the same. We don't... It's not... It's this with this. Sorry for it. That's the same. So we don't need this. We can uncheck this. So this was has a wrong name. That's why it was duplicate. Same as this one, I guess. Yeah, it's the same, just that one is linked override, the other it's linked and the other not. Okay, so we can take this off, delete, but we want nonetheless we want them to be okay. Here I don't know why you have two of this. The name. Okay, of course, this is the current file. Okay. Alright, so now all's good, so no more confusion. I thought I was in the current file, but no, it was looking at all the... So some of these assets, they were originally created, and I decided to keep for a while in a different scene, which also had their own furniture stuff and things like that. These are just look if it's not swapping material, so it's just the same material, so I don't care. Here again, more the same. We're about to fire this lamp. Okay, so this is animated. Yeah, so all these at the bottom, they are animated, and this they are not animated. Yeah, so these are stiff, so you need to make these connections now. So start by this. Okay. Okay, we can already solve the other problem. That, look how I solved this. So basically there is the here, and we see that, well, this comes from another file. This is the current file, so this is why this is not duplicate, and it is somewhere else coming from. So we're gonna bring here, and now it is linked, but now I'm gonna break the link, make it local, and here we're gonna asset mark from here, and for some reason I can change the name now. Yeah. And so now this is here, but we're gonna bring it. This is from a character, so it's organic, is probably not good. We're gonna, this we can organize, so we're gonna bring this to the emissions, right? So this one is here. So it still exists, it's doubled now, but I need to remove it and relink in the original, in the other file, which will be, it's fine because it's the same material. The UVs won't count. I'm just about the material, but it's annoying because you need to look for them. Sometimes if the scene is too large and you have a lot of objects and materials, it might be hard to find them. Same for these ones. And then we can unacetize them in that other file, so they all come from this source blend file, which will be linking everything. Okay, so this one's a bit complicated, but now we're gonna get these ones. So just two of them here. Current file, right? This one apparently is not from here. Okay, so you can already remove this and this also. So we start with this one. You don't see the names. This is, yeah, whatever. Never used this one. Okay, missions. Screen emission. What is this one? I have some pretty much. Okay, let's start with the current files, right? Lamp and this, right? Done. Matte lamp 01. Do we have this one here? Yes, it should be this one, right? It becomes 4. Yes, it is this one. Okay, so remove from here. Wireframe old. Okay. Yeah, we're looking at this, right? So then we PXY 0 until 05. It's all good. It's always current, right? No mistake here. So unfortunately, you can drag this, but we can drag here, so that's even better. And apparently we have a bonus. No, this is yeah, we have a bonus. Saving because all right, so that means we can finally, yeah, this will remove everything there. Oh no, this is yeah, I don't need to delete this. Okay, they will, okay, delete it here. Finally we got all this fixed. Now what about the distance between this? Yeah, because there are different categories, right? So I'd like to make some small distancing. Great, what happened to... They probably need their own space as this thing keeps growing, right? So it it might not be sounding a lot, but it took a long time to build all this because I was not creating them like randomly. I was creating directly on the... This is the coolest way to create, I think, is when you are making them really with purpose in concrete purpose regarding the asset that they will complete, right? What is rock clay stone? Did we add this one here? Yeah, it is this one. Fine. So I see these ones will use some materials which are there, right? And we might not even see, right? This one, for example, is using the bricks way from the linked. We can already substitute it with the current update. Nothing will change, I think, in the... Well, something is changed, but probably something broke. So that works. So yeah, let's look for the linked, right? We can see if something is linked. This one has the wood here that we don't see elsewhere. This texture here, I don't know where this comes from. We are not asset marking this one because it's very specific, right? It's just for this thing, so the thing that I don't want to be doing, right? It's very cool, I like, but if it's not for money, I don't think I can do. the texture painting. It's too abstract. Too consuming. It's not my thing. Or maybe it's my thing, but not that much. I can... It's like a black hole. Not worse than rigging. I mean, just for me, not as inspirational than rigging. Okay, so this one, we see that we have everything here. All these are marked assetized, so no error here, no mistake. Here we got probably one of these, yeah, so let's continue checking. So yeah, I've revamped all these assets, so that's why they are probably good here. Ah, here we got a mistake. This one we're gonna exchange for... Is the last one, right? No multiple user here. So emissions, bricks way. I almost didn't spot that one. And sometimes the icon there doesn't update for whichever reason. This one is correct, okay. I just don't know. Can the dot work here? Yeah, like here. Where's the update thing? No active asset. Okay, maybe we need to go. No, nothing to do with this. It's like it sounds glitched. No, here we go. Takes time to... That is a bug, certainly. Or a glitch. No active asset. Yeah, never mind. So, do we need the... Maybe we need a camera? And I don't have a camera here to... I don't know, because I'm not trying to render this thing, so... No active asset. Render active object. Bad, we don't have light. Remove preview. Capture screenshot preview. Yeah, it shouldn't have disorientation. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so they improved this thing, right? But... whatever, I would prefer differently, but... Yeah, this was a great update. There we go. So anything else that is not previewed? There's a math checkers, metal. There might be something that is preventing it from. Yeah, this one does. It might be the. Yeah, I think it might be. Let's just compare between. These are close by, so it's probably something about the. Probably this is documented. No, UV and home UV point. Is there anything weird here? No. Checker texture. Principal BSDF. Alpha IOR. Could it be this thing? Or maybe some material data. No, it's the same. I don't think this could cause the. No, this is the default rate, and this one is working, the other one isn't. So it's just some crazy bug here, I think. All right, let's return to the main. So we're getting this. If I can solve this some. Yeah, this takes too long, right? It should be automatic, right? I don't care about this. I know what they are, right? In other scenes, they might work, right? Or maybe I just need to refresh the entire thing, but we got. Essentially, this is the. The first step here, which was the reorganization of this place, right? We need to make, yeah, I'd like to bring some more assets here. Another good thing to organize. So, I clean up this creepy material setup that is not was not working. It was not very good. This is much better, right? And okay, so let's open. Okay, I have screens. Okay, this is special because this one we just got one screen here. I didn't like very much the idea of using shape keys for these animations because you can't really break the geometry, so it's very limited. I think the idea for that would be to animate like a grease pencil, yeah, yeah, something more Yeah, the mesh is like creep. Like you need to be swapping mesh objects. Shape key is not good for that. I still was able to do some interesting things that shape keys are good at, but right, it's at some point it's boring because you're wasting time and possibilities of breaking the mesh. So this one I just used for one shot, and this is not a screen that needs to be in that library. The material though, what is this? Why I don't see the... Okay, I was not in the material. Okay, this thing, right? So it's marked as a ties here, but like what to do with this, right? Probably... Well, there is some... I did a lot of things here to make this work, so it's a good thing to have, but I don't think what this material does, right? Let's save here. Wait, this material is a variation. No, just a emission, not even a driver. Or is there a missing texture? No, it's that color. Strength of the emission, so... Yeah, so this is not something I think I need to link here. I need the file, but to organize, but I don't need the... There's something that was linked here. Maybe I didn't use, then I decide to... Oh, there you go. It's for this letter. So this is a link, so this is good. And this is... this is... Yeah, it's so easy. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna just... It's not animated. Yeah, so just... So we don't care. Now I need to go back to my... Yeah, so furniture. Yeah, it makes sense that it's there, but it's very specific. Okay, then furniture. Let's see if those things get updated. Apparently they didn't. So we still have the same problems. Unassigned, but not from... Yeah, nothing unassigned from here. props. So hey, all the props should be here. Yes. Good. Characters, no pose. That's good. So this one is completely clean. So what kind of, yeah, let's go for another that I want to start bringing assets here. So we're gonna get the yeah, actually, yeah, we need to visualize first. Yeah, let's go first to the scenery where I know there are some stuff. First of all, I'm gonna get rid of these things here. We're gonna exchange them. So this might not break the links. We're just gonna update. Wait, first current file, nothing unassetized here. Good. Let's see what we have here. Yes, so here we're gonna dismantle this and this. We have some cool materials here that I haven't spotted. This we're gonna yeah, I think the pipes we got, well, we can check. Yeah, this now we can verify immediately. So the entire library, materials, we want the metals. So we have here metal dark 01. So it's, so what we do is anacetize here and we get the link. Metal dark is this is a bit dangerous, but let's save and let's okay, this is from this alright, so this metal dark is actually this one. So it's not anywhere else, it exists only here. Metal aluminum, okay, this one. Metal patch, I think this exists in furniture already. And metal patch, yeah, this exists in dirty lounge and in, not here anyways. Metal patch 03. Yeah, this is clearly another. So apparently this one is just in this. So this one is important. This one seems to be important. Pipes. We can, but here it is correct, right? Anyways, clear here. Here we can't clear any of these. So we're gonna just update this link. You see nothing has changed. They are there. Metal patch. So this one we can't update. Metal dark 02. Okay, this one comes from characters, right? Wait. This is bad. Chewy the same name with... Yeah, it's possible, but it seems to be... I need to immediately change this to 03. It's in Dorothy. Yeah. I thought I have updated this already. Okay, let's immediately change this. These are easy. No change here. No, well, apparently, yeah, no, should not have any change here. So this is done. We are just left with these ones, and all the rest is linked. So this is a linked blend file that use link materials. Now, I mean, this is a source blend file which also use linked materials. That should only use link materials. So there are a link of links. It's crazy, but that works. That is better, right? So material dark 01, metals. So this is not from current file, it's from props. There was a change here. But all right, let's make a comparison. We have this, and we have this. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is more advanced. So they are not the same. Okay, let's... Metal dark 03. Okay, let's asset mark this one. Then I have this, which is disconnected. What's happening here? Yeah, there are a lot of... Oh no, this I bring from somewhere else. It doesn't matter. So we're just playing with these two here. This and this. Yeah, so for some reason here, vector... Can you just do that? Doesn't seem good, so... Well, it is bad, but I don't have an image texture, so I need to create whatever thing here. Provided it doesn't break my... Maybe just a noise texture, Gabor texture. Yeah, I couldn't have a very vague... If there's nothing, there is little. Thing. Yeah, so it's still a different material. So okay, we got it. So marked acid, metal patch. This is also 03. We need to metal pipes. Okay, this one we need to substitute. Yeah, this is okay, but there's just some strong lighting or reflection. Something I have to revise. Something that happened when I switched that. Precisely when I switched that one. No? Okay, never mind. Don't know what does that. Maybe a glitch. So now we get this thing. So we have these three. This I still believe it would come from somewhere else, but apparently not. It is not being duplicated, so whatever. Alright, so you have to check all the materials here, all the objects, sorry. Okay, so that's what we have here. Then we're gonna check the more objects. So there's this one, PXY. So here I'm not even gonna check, we're gonna just substitute. Metal dark 03 is the same thing, right? They are using this data, and we have some folder here containing another PXY and metal pipes. Okay, and these are the same, right? And that's it. Yeah, so I think now nothing. These are the metal pipe. There are some pipes also where they are used. Here is the metal patch. I think I've created this one here, directly here for this ceiling. Okay, then we're gonna go to the, yeah, let's first go for the character, because there is something urgent to fix here. Metal dark, right? So here gonna change this to 4. There we go. It should change the name for all the, so you need to bring this into the so here, Dorothy, this is something that maybe shouldn't be acetizing. I can link directly. No, you know, it's good. What is not good is to bring, yeah, it's good to have this, fine. What is not good is to try to bring this material to, or to the props scene, something like that, right? This is, so it's okay. This, it will appear in the asset library, right? but not randomly. So here we need to be careful about what we got here. So this one lost some material. This is dangerous because I have no idea what happened here. Well, maybe it never had any material, but we could give some fabric to this directly from the yeah, why it's not showing the good one. Okay, here. So for example, this if we have something unassigned for the current file, yeah, I have some actions, so animations actions, right? So no, poses are not an actions, right? Interesting. So maybe we could, yeah, one thing is poses, pose assets, right? And poses for based on character, I think not. Well, maybe because the character designs are different, right? If the pose assets are more for the face, right? Yeah, so I think, but yeah, if they are for the face, this is labyrinthic, right? The body, because they're mostly changes in proportions, right? Like hands, fingers. So probably what you can do is something like body, face, and then face we might have, because of differences in facial rig, we might have to, they might not work, we might need to individualize them for each character. So if we do one, start one, then we can at least have some sort of template, right? So that's fine. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's see here. So this one, for example, this glossy thing comes from the character, right? So maybe we don't want this into the, yeah, these skins also we don't want to assetize them. I don't know about this. Yeah, so for example, yeah, this is okay, but it doesn't need to be on the props, for example, in a cube or something like this. So this one is very important. Yeah, and there will be plenty other materials here, but what I'm looking for is this one particular. And this one I don't remember the difference. Anyways, yeah, here the crystal, right? It came from here, right? This is, need to find somewhere else. So we can do something like, yeah, the crystal will not be here. Okay, so we changed that name. We are going to open now the props furniture. We're gonna immediately go to the This one, yeah, so we don't have this metal here, so we're gonna metal 1, we are missing at least 3 metals. We don't need this camera. Yeah, we are lacking space, so we're gonna move this maybe here. So we're gonna make more of these cubes. We're gonna bring this here. And we're gonna break the link and asset mark from here. This is good if they get organized, right? So metal dark. Okay, need more space. Yeah, I think I just duplicated, right? Okay, so you can exchange all this in the characters later. But yeah, so here. What is this one? Metal 2, right? We can where's this coming from? Character. Well, I have changed that name. Why is this happening? It doesn't matter, it is here, so we can clear this off later. We'll have to go back, yeah, so better to fix this soon. And then from here we're gonna, yeah, it's still the wrong name, so we're gonna get materials, metals, so we're gonna bring this patch. Okay, metal 1, metal 2, this is from the dirty lounge. And now dirty lounge sequence, don't see the final name, it's cut for some crazy reason. It's here. Yeah, exactly this one. So we're gonna bring this one here. Break link as mark as asset. We are missing, yeah, and the metal patch, I think. Wait, so metal aluminum. I think I'm missing the 03 then. But okay, for now we can at least do this. Wait, no, this is metal patch here. Wrong one. It's this one. And this one, I think I don't have here. Yes. No, I have here. But I can't. I need to clear this asset in the... Yeah, so... If the system was smarter, we could do much less of this painful thing, but we are in the way, right? So metal dark 01 is this one, right? Metal dark 02, this one, and 04, and I'm missing the metal dark 03, which I thought I was ready, but oh, maybe it is ready. Hold on. It is here. Yeah. Okay, break link, mark as asset, bring these two to metals. This one doesn't care. We don't care because they are not from wait, they are from current file, so why don't they go to metals? There they go. All right, so this cleans up lots of stuff. That's another round of going back to the props. No, this one, the scenery, dirty launch sequence, modular corridor DAG, and now finally we are gonna override these things. So here, dark 03, metal patch 03. I don't know how to automate for all the materials, maybe only a script here. So you see all linked. And my hope is that those which are, oh yeah, here we can start removing this, right? Now no more assigned stuff. We just need to, maybe there are still one or another assigned. My hope is that at some point this will be unglitched and this will redistribute the correct shape to every file. Okay, now strangely I don't see the metal patch. It should be here. Metal patch 03. Where is this from? Yeah, there's even a metal patch. Yeah, I know this is from. Okay, this is a good one to have. Distributed. Okay, so here this is pretty dangerous because I thought that this was already. Maybe I forgot to assetize. Yes, I have to do this again. Metal pipes. And here you have two current file. No, I want from the props here. So this one we can clear asset. Yeah, so just the metal patch. Which exists in all the files. So I need to recover this thing. That's this piece of cake, right? So gonna get props, furniture. Yeah, you see, I forgot to link, bring the link and mark as asset here. And also we can bring this and then bring to not materials, but materials, metals. There we go. So now we can refresh, we can go back to scenery here, and now we can unassetize this, and it should be yeah, well, it should be here. Okay, so I think this thing got pretty glitched at this point because I'm sure I saved, I did everything. It's just not. Yeah, it should be in order here. Okay, so nothing done. Let's do this again. Maybe I should close Blender. It's tired more than me, so let's try to get then the furniture. Yes, mat B. Ah, it was still unassigned, yeah. So maybe just this. No, but I checked. Okay, what's going on here? Current file? No. Ah, there we go. It doesn't have the. So materials, then when you get here, it's very hard to find the unassigned material, right? So it's not good to do this metals. There we go. Okay, saving. I want to go for another scene where there are way more stuff. Okay, here now I think. Yeah, finally. Okay, so here anacetized from here. Substitute. Looks like we are not seeing very well the result. Metal dark. Well, I used the wrong one. There we go. Okay, it was just a little mistake here. Wrong material, sometimes it happens. So this is finally achieved. So if I want to go for the character Dorothy, I think she has just some. So here we can already fix this metal dark. We can current file, no, all libraries. So here we are gonna, no, not all library, but this one. And just need to, oh yeah, we can see there are 25 of this. Yeah. This we can get a fabric, anything here. I'll recheck this later. It's just that we have something, right? This one is acetized here. We could bring it externally, but the problem is appending the material. It might be too annoying to find it. It's much easier to just drag it with the, but then you have to return to the file, right? Okay, so I don't even know how this can be distributed in so many materials. Probably some, yeah, there it is. It's because you have multiple cloaks. Okay, checkers. Current file, yeah, we want to substitute this. This one is special, yeah, so yeah, I'll address that later. Again, this one, same for this. Crystal, this one already we can take off because this is, we can bring it here. Is it the same? Yes, it's the same. Can't rename from here. It's not from, you know, there should be a way to do this. How many of these crystals? 8. Yeah, there are too many. But this is not a big file. There's just plenty of cloths here. We can solve it. More crystal here. Okay, let's find the crystals. There should be a way to override. But maybe from here, right? Like crystal, can we? No. It will be fine if, yeah, this should be a feature request even, right? Why not record directly from here? Yeah, I'm not gonna record, just give the timestamp. Yeah, so the you see here we have this. If we could get the linked asset from another file into directly in this, right? I want to override all this to link actually, and then all the materials that are this, I would need to be doing like searching them, like here I've just did, looking for the crystal. It's the same shader, it's just that the material is now being sourced from somewhere else. This one is was made here. Yeah, it's important. This one is made here. This is not important. Checkers. So there are some interesting, lots of good materials that came from this character making. You see, this one has the good okay, let's anesthetize here to simplify our task. Sclera, right? So no, we don't want to acetize this. Is a too simple material. We can just refer to for the character, but we can at least make it fake user, right? I need to see the counting. Just 4 more to go. And this one checkers 3 to go. Okay, so if they are not here, maybe they are, okay, they are in accessories. Gums, yeah, we can protect this. But that's all. Here, Dorothy. Yeah, maybe keep that. That too. And that's fine. You know, Claire, you are reusing this. Yeah, we're gonna keep this, but not redistribute. And probably... Yeah, it's also a good idea for these ones because it will be easier to catch. All right. I couldn't find all the... Oh, we got Metal Dark. I don't know where this is coming from. There's nothing, so it might be just a mistake. We'll remove. And yeah, I don't know. Something is... There's one survivor somewhere. But okay, that was a good cleanup. And now just to complete, because unfortunately there won't be time to make my assets that I want to do today. One asset, maybe one action asset for a indie game project I'm starting in UPBGE, and an asset for the center. But to compensate that, it was a lot of good management here. So just to complete here, we got this scene here, which there are a lot of things to readdress. I'm not gonna do a lot here, just this thing. I want this to be we need to make this into a collection, right? Long time I don't touch this one. Okay, here it is. Guardrail. It's yeah, I want to make an empty, but we're gonna do later. So just going to asset mark this. The collection. So now, and before we do anything here, we're gonna these are different materials. We had to use this texture thing, I guess. Okay, more things to assetize here. So we want to asset mark this stuff. The books on the table. Yeah, also this one, I don't know, it's a backup. We're gonna mark everything as assets. Then we're gonna make the substitution, right? What about this one? This is a too big asset to... It will be nice, but I have to revise this entire thing. It's a bit complicated. Oh, this one is nice, yeah. Let's see. Desk, it's a single one, yeah, so... This was linked. Yeah, so... these ones are missing. Yeah, we need to bring them. So I don't know which one is the first, so this will be... well, maybe it won't be a problem, because they are all linked somehow in between. This is very annoying, right? So if we edit here, yeah, multiple things, right? Oh, they are assetized here. No, this is... Yeah, they were already assetized. Yes. Okay, anything else that might matter here? I think these things... Yeah, so this is problematic. T-lamp wall, no, this is the name of the object, so I don't know what this was. That is some sort of metal. It's very bad, right? Yeah, that kind of works fine. This material concrete, I think I have it from. But here we're gonna go again. I need to find the technique how to link. Maybe there's something like this, Blender. How they call instance. To link the same material to multiple objects at once in Blender, select all target objects. Yeah. That already has that material, making it active, and press Ctrl L, link, choosing link materials or linked object data to share it across the selected. Yes. Oh, this guy, of course. So I was wasting a lot of time. So it exists. It's just that it was pretty default, right? But yeah, let's see. So if this is correct, we have a concrete here that is assetized, but it's wrong, the wrong technique. So we're gonna save here. First we select everything, and we're going to, yeah, actually we start with the material. Probably that it might be difficult to select all. I'm gonna end up ruining my scene, but here, so this is on props, we do, okay, so we select all, then we want this to be active, and Control C, copy selected mesh data, not here. Okay, no, object, link transfer data, link materials. Was that? I've lost the thing. Okay, link materials, and no, this. Hope I didn't. Like thing materials, but yeah, we can't decide which ones. It doesn't seem to be that good. Actually, this doesn't, maybe the guy has the solution, so I'm not gonna bother you. I just destroyed my scene, right? I need backups for this. Alright folks, so that was good stuff, but we need to leave now. We're gonna continue doing this over time. Take care, happy blendering, have a nice weekend. See you soon, and hope this was inspiring. See you folks.